All right, happy Sunday, you guys. All right, so again, feel free to just make your way on your back. Feel free to use that blanket or bolster underneath your back, up to you, or just lie flat. And you can bend up the knees or maybe extend those legs out long. Just allow your body to release, whether it's into your mat or onto your prop. The arms just release down next to your sides. Close down your eyes. This is just start to find that breath. So feeling the heaviness of your body as it releases into your mat. Let's just take a few moments here to kind of scan into the body. Feeling the back side of your head. This gently presses or releases in to your blanket, to your mat. And as we make our way down through the spine, the back of the neck, to your shoulder blades. And so with each inhale and exhale, I want you to keep traveling down your spine, to your hips, your arms and your legs, all the way out through those fingers and toes. So as you take each breath, feel the body releasing a little bit deeper. Feel the breath expand through the body. And just letting everything let go. So with those eyes closed, just noticing how we're feeling this afternoon. The weather maybe brought you a little bit more at peace. You're feeling a little bit lazy. So as we bring those feelings into the forefront of the mind, if there is anything that we're holding on to that's weighing us down, just gonna let that go. So as you continue just to deepen that breath, and so as you hang on to those other feelings, maybe there's an intention there that you would like to have for your practice today. If you're not one for setting intentions, that's all right too. Just want you to find yourself just relaxing and breathing. Let go of that busyness inside the mind. A deep breath in and a deeper breath out. rise and fall of your belly with each breath. Noticing where that breath goes. Where is it moving freely? Where is it getting stuck? Let's just spend a few more moments here. Just really tapping in to your own breath, your mind center. As you take a deep inhale, letting it go as you exhale. Deep breath in. Deeper breath out. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Let it go as you exhale. Starting to bring subtle movements back to fingers, to toes. Taking some circles through the wrist, your ankles. A deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. And so if you do have something underneath of you, just want you to gently roll to one side. We're going to move that prop out of the way. If we don't have anything underneath of us, you can stay on your back. We're going to stay there just for a moment. So just making your way all the way flat to your mat with legs extended. With your next inhale, let's extend those arms over your head. Take a long body stretch. With a deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. As we move to our banana asana, let's slide those arms and legs over towards those right corners of our mat. As you bend your elbows, the arms are just gently releasing over your head. The shoulder blades and your hips still releasing to your mat. Like a little extra, just crossing that left ankle over the right. Taking a deep breath in, breathing into the ribs, to the hip, all the way down through that leg. The deep breath in, letting it go as you breathe out. Two more rounds of breath here. Inhale. Letting it go as you exhale. We'll take one more round of breath. And with that next inhale, let's slide those arms and legs back to the center of the mat. Take an inhale, reaching long. Exhale, sliding those arms and legs over to the left. Taking our banana asana to the other side. Again, arms just draped over your head. Right leg can cross over the left for a little extra. Breathing through those ribs. All the way down that side body. Taking a deep breath in. Letting it go as you breathe out. And we'll take two more rounds of breath here. Deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. One more full round of breath. On your next inhale, we'll slide the arms and legs back to the center of the mat. One more long stretch. Inhale. Sigh it out, let it go. Exhale. As you release those arms down next to your sides, we'll slide the soles of the feet up onto the mat. Let's take some windshield wipers next, just releasing through that lower back. So allowing those knees just to rock from side to side. Staying with that breath, inhaling and exhaling. As you allow those knees to come back through center, let's hug those knees into the chest for a great big hug. Again, a rock from side to side. You can draw some circles on the ceiling, relaxing into that lower back a little bit more. As you're ready, we'll slowly make our way over to our right or left side, finding fetal. Curling into a little ball on your side. Rest that head on that bottom arm or mat. Taking a deep breath in. Letting it go as you breathe out. Using those hands for support, let's slowly bring ourselves up. So we find a comfortable, easy seat. Or we can cross those legs or even extend those legs out. But we're going to start with the butterfly. So if you're able, bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees open. Right? And you can bring those feet, whether they're closer into your body or further away. Right? Just let that body relax in. So take an inhale, sit up nice and tall. On that exhale, we're just going to fold it forward. Right? So as we take that fold within our butterfly, relax those shoulders down away from your ears. So very early in the practice, so I want you just to let that body be where it needs to be without force. Into that fold. And if you notice that we're holding a lot of tension in those hips and the legs, feel free to maybe prop something up underneath the knees if needed. Find that place in your body where you can be at ease and stillness. And as you continue to connect with that breath, inhaling in, exhaling out. Keep softening through your face and your jaw, the back of the neck, the shoulders. With a deep breath in, letting it go, breathe out. With 2 more rounds of breath here, inhale. Let it go, exhale. 1 more deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. Slowly peeling that body all the way back up. Taking the hands outside your knees, we'll draw those knees back up through center. Release those hands down next to your sides. Take those windshield wipers. Let the knees rock side to side. Release it out. Again, staying with that breath. Now as we bring those knees back through center, extending that right leg out. So hopefully I mirror you guys. Extend your right leg out and then take that left foot to that right inner thigh. Maybe a little bit differently today. We're going to let that right leg open up even wider if it's able, although that degree of openness is up to you, what feels good, right? So let's take a deep inhale. Let's bring those arms up over your head. Exhale, release hands to heart center. This time as we inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, release that right hand to the leg. Take a little side stretch over. The nice stacking of our shoulders. spiraling the body open. So if that top arm feels heavy today, maybe let the hand rest behind the neck. You can even let that hand rest all the way down to your side. Right? So we take that fold over sideways to that leg. And we should feel that nice stretch all the way down through the ribs to the hip. With a deep breath in, deeper breath out. With one more round of breath in. Empty it out fully on that exhale. Let's inhale, lift all the way back up. Just relax those arms down. Maybe you take a little shoulder roll forward, up and back. Release it out, especially if we brought tension to the shoulders. Good. And then as you extend that left leg out, we're going to bend that right knee, bring the foot towards the leg. You got it. All right, not quite there on this side. So let's inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll inhale, sweep those arms back up. Exhale, releasing left hand to your left leg, right arm over as we take that side stretch. So again, top arm is yours. You need to relax it down. Just gently stacking and opening. Sometimes when we reverse what we're normally used to doing, it may feel a little different. Okay, so let's use our breath here. Let that body open gradually on its own with your breath. Take a deep inhale. Just reaching through those fingertips as you exhale. 2 more rounds of breath. Breathe in. Letting it go as you breathe out. 1 more round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. So with your inhale, let's lift all the way back up. Again, take some shoulder rolls forward, up and back. Release it out. And then just sliding that left leg out to meet the right. We'll bring those legs together. Give them a nice little shimmy or shake. And as we inhale, sweep the arms up over your head. Exhale, seated forward fold. As we take that fold again, just relax the shoulders down away from your ears. Just like we were in that butterfly fold, relax through the back of your neck, shoulders. And as you breathe into the back side of your legs, with a deep breath in, let it go, breathe out. Two more rounds of breath, breathing in. Exhale, breathe out. One more full round of breath. When you're ready, we're going to slowly peel that body all the way back up. And again, as you slide those feet up onto the mat, release those hands down next to your hips. This time as we inhale, press into your mat, lift that heart up, send that gaze up, let that head release all the way back, open up that throat. With a deep breath in, deeper breath out. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. And as you slowly lift the head and the body up, we're going to swing those legs around. This time, let's come all the way up into tabletop. So as we bring shoulders over wrists, knees underneath those hips, spreading those fingers open, right? Find that nice strong table. And then let's move through our cow and cat. So with an inhale, belly releases down, gaze up, cow. Chin to chest, arch your spine up into cat. Inhale, belly releases down, gazing up. Exhale, chin to chest, arch that spine up to cat. Just keeping it moving with your own breath, your own pace. We'll take a few more rounds, so feel free to stop anywhere, pause, hold it a little longer. We're just continuing that nice movement with each inhale and exhale. Let's take one more full rounded breath. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. We'll slowly just all meet back into table once we're there. As we move into our melting heart, releasing down to the forearms. We're going to bring those knees underneath those hips. So maybe the arms walk out, maybe the knees walk back. Let's release that chest down towards that mat, forehead to rest. So we're still engaging through the belly. Breathing and opening up across the chest and the shoulders. Just feeling that nice stretch there. Taking a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Let's take just a few more rounds of breath here. Inhaling, exhaling. One more full round of breath. Breathe in. Let it go. Breathe out. Slowly picking up your head, gaze to the top of the mat. We're going to slide that body forward as we come all the way to our bellies. Coming into our Sphinx pose, so let's bring elbows under shoulders, spread the fingers, press through your palms, tops of your feet even, all the way to those pinky toes. Guiding the chest forward, shoulders releasing down into the back. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Two more rounds of breath, breathing in. Exhale, breathing out. With one more full round of breath. With your exhale, just slowly release all the way back down to your mat. Sliding those hands in next to your chest. Pressing up through our table. Take a nice rounding of the spine, sitting it all the way back to child's pose. So letting the knees open wide, hips releasing back towards your heels. Forehead resting down to your mat. Taking a deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath in our child's pose. We're going to just add a little bit of movement where we are. So on that next inhale, let's travel those hands over to the right side of the mat. Just sending the weight of the body back towards that left heel or foot. Letting your head relax. And just breathing again down through the ribs to your hip. Taking a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. One more inhale. Letting it go as you exhale. Inhale, hands slowly travel back to the center of your mat. And then we'll walk those hands over to the left. Send those hips over to the right. Let that head relax back down. Breathing down through that side body to your hip. Taking a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Letting it go as you exhale. Let's inhale, slowly travel those hands back through center into child's pose. One more round of breath, breathing in. Sinking those hips a little further back as you breathe out. And with your next inhale, slowly traveling up into tabletop. Walking those knees in underneath your hips. Let's take some nice wagging of our tails. So with your inhale, just sway those hips over to the right, peeking over that shoulder. We'll exhale, send those hips over to the left, peeking over that left shoulder. Again, moving at your own breath, inhaling to one side. Exhale up and over to the other. One more full round of breath, inhale. And exhale. As we all slowly come back and meet into table. We're gonna slowly, just a little transition here, everyone. We're gonna tuck those toes. We're gonna slowly peel those hips up. Take a down dog here if you want it. Feel free to add any movement. If that down dog's really not for you today, we're just gonna make our way into a forward fold at the back of the mat. If you need that down dog, I want you to walk it out. Take a nod through the head, knowing yes. Staying with the breath as you inhale. Let it go, exhale. One more round of breath here. Breathe in. Let it go, breathe out. And then as you slowly walk those hands back towards your feet, coming to the back of your mat again, standing forward fold. Bend your knees, release the crown of your heads down. Give that head a nod, knowing yes. It could be a sway in the body from side to side. A rock in the feet, forward and back. And whether hands are on your mat or to opposite elbows. Let's find that length through the spine. Taking a deep breath in. Folding in a little deeper, breathe out. One more round of breath. Releasing hands to your mat if they're folded. We're going to slowly peel that body up. So take your time, rolling up through your spine. Again, maybe some big shoulder rolls forward, up and back. Release it out. Yeah, with that next inhale, let's sweep those arms up over your head. Exhale, hands to heart, mountain. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hands to your shins, halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Inhale to rise, peel that body back up. Sweep those arms around and up. Hands to heart, mountain. One more time there, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, we rise. Peel that body back up. Arms sweep around and up. Hands to heart mountain. With your inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, side stretch over to your right, hips to your left. As you root down through those feet. So now we're just standing. So feel that nice stretch again. Arms are yours if you need to release that right arm down or bring that hand to your hip. Take a deep breath in. Reach a little further, breathe out. Inhale, come back through center and exhale up and over to your left, hips to the right. Shoulders softening down away from your ears. With a deep breath in, reaching a little further, breathe out. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, swan dive over, forward fold. Halfway to lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. So walk those hands back out to the top of the mat, revisiting that downward facing dog, but again, table or child's pose is available to you. So if you need more movement in that dog, walk it out. Just releasing through your body. Stay with that breath, so inhaling and exhaling. 2 more rounds of breath here. Deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. 1 more round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly shifting forward through that inhale. Let's release those knees down to the mat. And as we shift forward into that modified plank, so pressing away from the mat, lift up out of those shoulders. Let's add some nice movement here. If you were with me Wednesday night, I think we did this. So take an inhale, let's bring that chin to chest. As you exhale, we're gonna round through the spine, sitting it back to child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Sink those hips a little further back, breathe out. With your inhale, we kind of start coming back up, coming all the way forward. And then we release that belly down, gaze up, modified up dog. So draw the shoulder blades together. Gaze can travel maybe forward or up. And then when you're ready, chin to chest, arching through your spine, sit it all the way back to that child's pose. So let's just move with that breath. Remember, it's 1 long breath. So the inhale brings you all the way forward to up, modified up dog, and exhale to child's. So just moving at your own pace. We'll inhale, shift forward, all the way to that modified up dog. And then the exhale brings you back to child's pose. Let's just do 2 more together. So inhale, shifting all the way forward, releasing the belly down, gazing up. Exhale, chin to chest, arching and sitting it back. Last time through, inhale, shifting forward, modified up dog. Exhale, chin to chest, sitting it back, child's pose. This time with your inhale, we're going to shift forward. Good, come back through table. Let's just take a little flow this time. So as we bend those elbows, we're going to lower all the way down to our mat. This time coming to your belly. As we bring those arms around to our sides for a locust. So palms down, tops of your feet to the mat. With that inhale, let's peel that chest up, lift your legs, reach those hands back. Good, engaging from your spine, and with your inhale, lifting up a little higher. Exhale, releasing back down, coming to one side of the face or the other. With the rock through the hips from side to side. We're bending up the knees, windshield wipering out those legs. So we're going to take one more locust. So releasing those toes down to your mat. Bringing that gaze back down. With that inhale, let's peel the chest up, lift those legs, reach those hands back. Engaging through your spine with your inhale, lifting up a little higher. Exhale, releasing down, take it to the opposite face cheek. And again, with a rock in the hips from side to side, bending up the knees, windshield wiper out those legs. Just letting it go. Again, as you release those toes down to your mat, walking those hands in next to your chest. We're going to press up through our table, inhale, rounding through your spine, sitting it all the way back to child's pose. As you exhale, take those knees as wide as you like, sink those hips back towards your heels. With a deep breath in, and a deeper breath out. One more round of breath. Inhale. Let it go. Exhale. As we slowly rise on the inhale, coming back through table, walking those knees in, and then just sitting to one side of your legs or the other. We'll bring those legs all the way around. Make sure you're centered on your mat. All right, we're going to make our way all the way down to the back. So lowering down. And once you're there, knees will draw into your chest. Taking a rock from side to side. We're going to move into bridge first. So releasing your feet down to the mat. Walk them in a little closer to you. Arms resting to your sides. And as we press into the feet, inhaling, lifting those hips up and away. Engaging through the belly. Actively rotating those inner thighs. So like we could hold something between our legs. Feel that energy through the legs. With your deep breath in, lift your hips slightly higher if it's there. And then exhale, let's melt your spine all the way back down to the mat. Take a pause there. Windshield wiper those knees side to side. So we're going to take 2 more bridges, everyone. If you just want to stay and hold it, that's fine. Or maybe if you'd like to use a block here, if you want a little less today. So when you are ready, pressing into the feet again. Peel those hips up and away. Finding that bridge again. So maybe each time you work a little deeper. If not, just let it be what it is today. Keep that breath fluid, moving from those knees down to the legs, to the belly, to your ribs. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, melting that spine all the way back down again. Again, letting the hips become heavy, and then with the knees, windshield wipers side to side. Taking a little break in between. As those knees come back through center, we'll take our final bridge, pressing in through the feet. Inhale, peeling those hips up. With a deep breath in, deeper breath out. 2 more rounds of breath here. Inhale. Letting it go as you exhale. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, melting that spine all the way back down. Allowing those hips to become heavy. Windshield wiper those knees again, side to side. As you draw those knees back through center, we'll walk the soles of our feet together. Open those knees out into reclined butterfly. So again, whether you draw those heels closer into you or further away. Breathe through those inner thighs. The sensation of it wrapping around to the outer part of your hip. Breathing in, breathing out. Letting the back side of your body just melt. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale to let it go. Taking your hands outside of the knees, we'll draw those knees back up. Hugging those knees into your chest, great big hug. A rock from side to side. Or even drawing that forehead up towards your knees, just curling up, release out of that lower back. Good, take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. As you release those feet back down to your mat, we'll just start by drawing that right knee into the chest. Give your right knee a nice hug here. Extending that right leg up nice and long. Hands can wrap behind your leg. Take some circles through that ankle. And then reverse other way. As we slowly begin to cross that right ankle over that left knee for that reclined pigeon, allowing that right knee to fan open, staying there, drawing the left knee in towards your chest, maybe somewhere in between. Just breathe into that hip. Allow your eyes to close down here. So just being with that sensation that you're feeling in your body. Breathing in through the hip. So again, noticing the breath. Noticing if it's being able to retain that deep breath. Are you finding that it's maybe getting stuck anywhere in the body? So as we take a few more rounds of breath here together, just deep breath in, deeper breath out. Letting go of that heaviness in the body that we're feeling in the hip. Breathing in, breathing out. Two more rounds of breath. Deep breath in. Empty out that belly as you breathe out. One more round of breath. And as you're ready, we're going to release that left foot all the way down to the mat. Keeping that right ankle crossed over the knee. We're just going to guide that right foot over to the left side of our mat. If it doesn't touch the floor, no big deal. You can always prop something under it. And And then if it's available to you, we're kind of sending that right knee away from the body. So just a little deeper stretch there. Also getting that twist in. Take a deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. Two more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Taking that final round of breath. And so we're going to slowly guide that left knee, bringing it all the way back up through center. And as you uncross that right leg, draw that right knee back into your chest. Great big hug. Take some circles around in that hip, just releasing it through that hip joint. So drawing some circles with your right knee. You can take it in both directions. And slowly releasing that right foot down to the mat. Once you feel evened out. And then as you draw that left knee up into the chest, great big hug. We'll send that left leg up to the ceiling, taking some circles through your ankle, one direction. Then the other, let it reverse. As you start to slowly cross that left ankle over that right knee, fanning the left knee open. Finding that stretch into that left hip. Right foot can stay to your mat. Right knee can draw into your chest. Just breathe into that hip. Noticing any sensations you feel here today. And does it feel the same as the other side? Does it feel a little different? But be with your breath. Be with that sensation you are feeling. The deep breath in. Deeper breath out. As we spend a few more rounds of breath here, just continue to release into your hip. Allowing your bodies to rest into your mat. A deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. Taking 2 more rounds of breath here. Inhale. Let it go, exhale. One more deep breath in. Let it go as you breathe out. Slowly as you bring that right foot back to your mat if it's up. Let's keep that left ankle crossed over your knee. We're going to guide that left foot all the way over to the right side of the mat. Okay. So again, if it doesn't make it all the way, no big deal. Feel free to use something to prop underneath the foot. Or if it does, think about now guiding that left knee out a little bit further away from the body. And also getting that twist. Taking a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Two more rounds of breath. Inhale. Letting it go, exhale. One more inhale. Again, empty out that belly as you exhale. And then slowly we'll guide that right knee all the way back up. And crossing that left ankle or leg, draw the left knee into the chest, give it a hug. Again, maybe some circles around in that hip joint, release it out. Looking at both directions. As you draw that knee back into the chest, let's bring that right knee up to meet it. And as we move into our inversion, we can go back to both legs up the wall. Happy or joyful babies, shoulder stand, plow. So just take whatever you need here today. Taking any movements you need in your inversion. Maybe finding that stillness. You can even go back to a bridge. You want a little bit something milder today. Just taking a deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. We spend about 3 to 5 more rounds of breath here. Always have that option to switch it up. If you took a shoulder stand, to counter it with a plow. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more rounds of breath. Deep inhale. Let it go, exhale. One more full round of breath. And just as you draw those knees, when you're ready, back into your chest, giving yourself a hug. A little rock from side to side. As we set up for that spinal twist, let's extend those arms out, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, letting those knees fall over to the right as you breathe out. Finding that breath through your belly. Round to your hip, your lower back. Deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Two more rounds of breath. So taking a deep inhale. Letting it go, exhale. With your inhale, slowly bringing those knees back through center. Then we're guiding those knees over to the left side of your mat. Taking that twist the opposite direction. And again, noticing one side to the other. Just breathing into that belly, to your hip, into that lower back. With a deep breath in, deeper breath out. Two more rounds of breath. A deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. And slowly guide those knees back into the center of the chest. Giving yourself one last final hug and inhale. Maybe forehead up to the knees, curling up. Exhale, releasing your head, your feet down to your mat. As you make your way into your Shavasana, finding a pose where you can be still. And feel free to come back to using any props that you like. You can come back to that blanket underneath the spine. maybe underneath your legs. Just get nice and comfy here. Maybe just lying in corpse pose, completely flat on your mat. With your eyes closed. Let's take that scan again back in through our body. So from the back side of your head, down through the spine. The arms and your legs. To your fingers, your toes. As the body becomes heavy, releasing into your mat. Feeling that lightness through the front side of the body. That floating sensation. With the mind drifting away. As you surrender and let go. So as you slowly begin to deepen the breath, deep inhales and exhales. Feeling that rise and fall of your belly with the breath. The wiggle of fingers and toes, gently awakening. Circling through your wrists and your ankles. You're sending those arms over your head for a long good morning stretch. With a deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. When you're ready, slowly just drawing those knees back into your chest. And making your way over to your right or left side, back to fetal. Taking a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Using those hands for support, slowly bringing yourself back up to an easy seat. Allowing your eyes to remain closed. Hands resting in the lap or on those knees. With your hearts lifted, shoulders resting down and back. So as we close our practice today, 3 audible cleansing breaths together. Taking a deep inhale. Let it go, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, inhale. Exhale. And with that inhale, sweeping the arms up over your head, palms to touch. Exhale, guiding hands down to heart center. And so as we lift our hearts and we bow our chins, in honor of one another, together we say, Namaste.